People love to throw around the words that Linux is super customizable and you can do anything on it. Today we'll see if that's actually true. My goal is to customize Linux so much that it looks as close as possible to different operating systems, like Windows 11 or macOS. First we need to do a very basic setup on the system. Then let's close this one and go and find Extension Manager. User Themes. This one. Install. We are gonna return to this one. Then let's open up Firefox and search for an icons theme. Windows 11 icon theme by this guy. I think this one looks just about right. Let's just go ahead and get it. Copy URL. And then terminal. Let's do git clone. But we are not done yet with the icons. We also have to install them. cd win11 icon theme. And there we have an install sh script, which is gonna install all of our icons, our beautiful new icons. Then let's just close this one and go to tweaks. Appearance, icons, Windows 11, and that should do it. Then we of course need the theme itself. Let's search for Fluent GDK theme. Let's copy this one and let's open up the terminal. Now we have it copied and let's cd into Fluent GDK theme. And then we just do install sh. Then let's quit that one and open up tweaks. Appearance, cursor, DMZ white, shell, Fluent light, legacy applications, Fluent. Then of course, what is Windows 11 without a wallpaper? Let's search for Windows 11 wallpaper. I'm gonna get this one. Then we just head over to files and find it. Set as background. And that looks simply beautiful. Then what we also need is a Windows font, Segoe UI. Download font for free. Downloads, Segoe UI this zip. Extract. Okay, Segoe UI regular. Install. Then let's open up tweaks. And fonts, interface text, Segoe UI regular. Then what we need is to create a Windows 11 taskbar for our new clone. For that, let's go to Extensions Manager and let's get a dash to panel extension. This one by Charles G99. Install. This one is installed and immediately it looks like a Windows 11 taskbar, except it's black. Let's click this settings icon and change some stuff around. Let's go to Style and find Override Panel Theme Background Opacity. Panel background opacity, 90%. And then in the positions section, we go to taskbar and set it to monitor center. And then show applications button, disable this one. Left box, monitor center. Date menu, this one we have to move down. Panel thickness, this one is 64 pixels. Style, app icon margin, 8 pixels. And app icon padding, also 8 pixels. Running indicator style, dashes. And this one also dashes. Behavior section. Disable show overview on startup. Enable this one. Fine tune. Tray font size 16 pixels. Left box font size 16 pixels. Every single setting under padding we set to 4 pixels. This one, and this one. And close that one. Then we go back to Extensions Manager, click on Browse, and let's find an extension called the Arc menu. This one is for the Start menu. It's by Andrew Z. Install. Actually, let me go to dash to panel and change the taskbar to be white. Override panel background color. This one I want to be white. Select. Okay, that looks so much better actually. Then when it comes to Arc menu, let's customize our new Start menu, because right now it looks kind of incomplete. Let's open up the Configure tab and go to Menu, then Menu Layout, Modern Menu Layouts, and find 11, this one. Menu Visual Appearance, height 750, left panel width 175, right panel 205, override menu location, bottom centered. But then what this extension doesn't come with is a Windows 11 Start menu icon. So let's open up Firefox and search for it. Start menu icon PNG. I think this one should be fine, so let me download it. Save image as Win11 Start menu. Then once we have the icon, let's head back to Extensions Manager. Arc menu, menu button, and icon, choose a new icon, and the Windows 11 one. Browse files. Windows 11 Start menu SVG. Select. Or wait, actually it's already there. We can just pick this one. I didn't know that they added it. Okay, and let's set size to 40 or something. Or actually even bigger. 55 should do the trick, yeah. Then back to the Extensions Manager, let's go to Browse and find Blur My Shell by this guy. Install extension. This is the final thing we have to customize. Let's go to Overview category and adjust our Sigma grind set to 10. Brightness to 1 or maximum. Then in the panel section, let's go to override background and turn this one off. Actually everywhere we can adjust the Sigma to 10 and brightness to 1. Oh, and also I forgot just one more thing. We need a date menu formatter by this guy. Install. And then let's go and configure it. The only thing we have to do here is find this pattern and delete this one and write it like this. Just like that. Wait, why is this one not working? Oh yeah, I have got the latest GNOME 50. That's why it doesn't work. And one more thing that I want to do is go to desktop icon settings and disable show home folder. And now it looks a lot more like Windows. And also I just noticed that the cursor doesn't work for some reason. I am using a beta release of GNOME 50. This one isn't even out yet. That might be why. We have a wallpaper, we have the theme, we have a start menu, which does really resemble the Windows 11 start menu. And if we look closely, then there's a little macOS icon right here for some reason. And yeah, we of course also have the icons, so that's great. But now we have to turn our Linux system into macOS. And I have actually switched back to Ubuntu 24.04. Now let's close that one and open up Extension Manager. Browse, User Themes, this one, install. Blur My Shell, this one, install. Searchlight, this one, install. Dash to Dock Animated, this one, install. Coverflow Alt Tab, this one, install. Compis Alike Magic Lamp Effect, install. Oh, and we have a little dock at the bottom right now. That's cool. Since we have it, let's go to System Extensions in the Extension Manager and disable Ubuntu Dock, so that we don't have the side dock as well. Then let's go and find Blur My Shell and customize it a little bit. Let's head over to the Applications section and enable Applications Blur. And that's all we have to do here. And let's close it. Then dash to dock animated, customize. Style section, separator thickness, 1 pixel. Dock padding, maximum. Edge distance, maximum. Border radius, maximum. And also icon size, let's increase that one. Something like this, I guess. Border thickness, 1 pixel. Border color, let's set it to like halfway opacity. Then let's find this label section and customize on. Border radius, maximum. Icons section. Apps icon, this one we can disable. And then we have to enable trash and enable downloads. And then tweak section and under animation, we have to set magnification to 0.20 and spread to 0.23. And now we are done with this one, and the dock looks something like this. Then let's find Searchlight and let's customize this one. Appearance, border color, 50%, also somewhere in the middle. Border radius, maximum. Set keyboard shortcut to pop-up search box. I want to set it to control space. Okay, that's how it looks like. And that's all we had to do there. And let's close that one. So now we have a pretty cool looking dock. And now let's open up Firefox and we need to download the actual theme for macOS. This one. Installing from source. Let's just grab this link. Copy. And now let's open up the terminal. Let's cd into Mac Tahoe GTK theme. I think we have to grant some permissions, just like that, and then we can go ahead and install sh, just like that, with some parameters. And we also have to run tweaks sh, so let's do chmod, just like that. And then we can just tweaks shf, like that. Then let's open up the file manager, this one. And we have to go into Mac Tahoe GTK theme, wallpaper, and this Mac Tahoe XML, we have to copy it. Then go to home, and we have to enable show hidden files. And then let's go to local, .local, share. And here we have to create a folder called GNOME background properties, just like that. And then let's just paste that file that we copied in here. Then let's open up the terminal and we have to cd into Mac Tahoe GTK theme / wallpaper and also grant some permissions to the script. Install GNOME backgrounds sh. And then we just run the script. Install GNOME backgrounds sh. Finished. And now we should have the wallpapers. Change background. Yes, I see them. macOS. This is great. This is super great. Then let's open up tweaks. And we have to set our new macOS theme. Tweaks, shell, Mac Tahoe Lite. Legacy applications, Mac Tahoe Lite. Then let's go ahead and find the icons theme. Mac Tahoe icon theme. Let's just Google that. And let's go ahead and clone this one. Then let's open up the terminal. CD Mac Tahoe icon theme. And then let's grant some permissions. And now let's run it. Okay, now that's finished, and now let's open up tweaks. We actually now have a macOS cursor as well. Let's just set it to Mac Tahoe. That one looks super nice. And also the icons, Mac Tahoe, these ones. I just wonder how can we add stuff to the dock. Can I just do this? Oh yeah, I can just add the icons from here. This one let's add to the dock. Now the dock looks a bit more like macOS, I don't know. These icons are on point. What we also need, what's going on with the cursor? It turns into the Windows cursor when I hover over the dock. We have to Google for SF Pro regular font. Download font for free. Okay, thank you. God, this looks so freaking weird. Downloads, and let's extract this one. SF Pro display, and we have to install these ones. Well, at least then let's take this regular font and install. That should do it. And then let's open up tweaks and fonts, interface text, SF Pro, display regular, this one. Okay, yeah, that looks like macOS. And this is how macOS has turned out. We can see we even have the dark style. We can see that when I switch styles, it also changes the wallpaper. So this is how macOS has ended up. Pretty cool, except the buttons layout. Tweaks. Let's go to Windows and title bar buttons placement left. And now we have ended up with something that looks a lot like macOS. I especially like the spotlight thing. But now I want to check out one more really interesting customization. And for this one I have actually switched to X Ubuntu and the screen resolution is all weird. What we can do is turn our Linux distribution with an XFC desktop environment into Windows 95 or Windows 9. No, I think yeah, it was Windows 95. And this transformation is actually super simple to do. Like, you can do it in a few minutes, because there's an automatic installer. So let's just do git clone. I have to write the link by hand, because I'm too lazy to go copy it. Grass Monk Chicago 95, something like this. Oh, I don't have git, what the hell? Sudo apt install git. Grass Monk Chicago 95. CD Chicago 95. And there's like a Python installer. Python, I hope I have Python at least. Okay, there it is. And the cool thing is that this installer has also been themed to look like Windows 95. Select components, let's just have everything and click next and install. And I was gonna install the Windows 95 theme. Installation complete. Finish. And despite that message, that's actually not the end of it. There are some post-installation steps that we have to do. I have a 4K display and my scaling doesn't work for some reason. Open XFC Settings Manager appearance. Okay, but so far the operating system looks really nice. Let's find the Settings Manager. This one. God, that looks beautiful. What we have to do is head over to appearance. This one. Click on fonts and select Helvetica regular. I don't even have it for some reason. And I just fixed the resolution as well. So anyway, once you perform all of the post-installation tricks, everything that you have to do, your system looks very much like Windows 95. And we can see that we have the highest quality icons. I want this one to be a bit bigger. Panel preferences. Fixed icon size. I think I'm gonna leave it at like 42. I might have messed some things up, but you can be a bit more careful than I am. Wait, this start menu, I wonder, could we get that one bigger? Properties. Menu height. Let's set it to like 550 maybe. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It says Chicago 95 in the corner right here. Okay. And even all of the menu buttons and everything is like Windows 95. And wait, what about the web browser? Firefox. No, this one is not theme. So I think you might have to download some other browser or just use Firefox without the theme or something. That was kind of all I wanted to say for today, but you can watch this video right here and I'll be back.